Hello everybody, this is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida, and this is our final live of the day. Afton is currently prepping evening meds. I'm just giving you guys a moment to please share this. We're just hanging outside of food prep right now. Please share this, tag your friends and family. You can see our recovery hospital and the Windsong Memorial Hospital over there in the background. We got Emma over there working hard on Priya's enclosure. All kinds of tasks happening. But the biggest task of the day here for our meds keepers is AM and PM meds. So, I wonder who we could be following. This is our fifth and final live. And it's Afton is our Tuesday night meds dispenser, so we are. So, what you got going on here?
I have been doctoring up some meds and basically taking meat and using them as pill pockets. They each have their own individual container, has their name on it, and the med that they get, the milligrams that is contained in here, the day of the week, the time of day, and the date. You cannot get it wrong. The mornings are highlighted, so you know if you have a highlighted container and you're doing PM meds, it's not for you.
Yep.
Which is a genius concept.
Yeah.
But basically, as I'm getting them out of the drawer, I look that does this match the day of the drawer that I pulled out, and then I re-look at them before I give them out, just to make sure I'm giving them to the right cat.
Yep.
And so I have everybody pre-made here. This is Mouser's situation, Max, Aria, Des, and Hutch. And as I give them out, I'll explain what I'm giving to them and why. And then I have a couple here to stuff and explain. So I have Simba. It's always such a treat that I have to do this with him. But basically I take a piece of meat base per cat. Like, it doesn't need to be a giant piece because they have to digest the piece of meat before they can digest the pill. I kind of open up the hole with my finger and stuff them in and make sure they're not poking out or they didn't come through the meat or anything so that they can't tell it's there. You'd be surprised what they can smell. Jinx's is a little special. He's my least favorite to dispense because I also dispense the meds usually every Saturday. Because he gets 50 milligram and we have 100 milligram capsules, I have to hand and make capsule them and split them in half. So this is just a silicone capsule, yes, that I dump half of the pill in. And then I'll hide his in a little pill pocket. Shove it in, make sure it's not anywhere else. The food motivated ones aren't as bad, but it's still good that, because watch, they bite into it once and then they know.
Yes.
We do work with chicks. I know this is some people's non-favorite part, but these are really great with hiding pills, especially with cats that aren't into it.
I was gonna say, in rehabs, anytime you have to medicate a rehab.
We do whole prey with rehabs.
The chicks are
I split one amongst Filmo and Diablo. I didn't used to. I do now only because Diablo gets a whole second meal. He really doesn't need that much food.
Right, yeah.
So
I've been doing the same thing.
as long as it's a capsule, you can do that, because what I'll do is I will make him swallow this down to his belly, and you can feel it go down the digestive system. And I squeeze it until it's in the body part. I'm going to cut its head off. Sorry, it's for a good cause. And then this is for Filmo, and since it's in a capsule and it's not getting any part of the pill residue throughout the body, and I'm not giving residue of something to a cat that doesn't need that, this works. Also with him, I find if it's cut, or I used to kind of stab the abdomen and let some of the stuff run out, he has to smell it, because sometimes you can throw it, it'll be right in front of his face, and he'll look at you like, what is that?
Yeah.
So,
Filmo
to
is
prevent
something
that,
else.
and Diablo's a good boy, and he likes to eat the head off first, so I just stick it in the throat. he gets a special PM diet now. From one medical problem to another he has now. He gets a urinary SO diet, medicated diet. We have the kibble form and we have the wet cat food form. If I just gave him the kibble, he would pick at it, but he's not going to eat the whole thing. So we got a giant bag to see if he would like it, and he only likes it with the wet on it. So we give him half and half, so he's going to get a fourth of a cup of the kibble, or I love that Erin calls it cereal.
It is cereal.
Yeah, that's really cute. So I'll put it just right here in the paper tray. And then he gets the wet version. I find he likes the morsels better than the pate. And it's got lots of juices. I think that's why. And it softens up his kibbles. So I just pour this on top. And this basically is to prevent him from getting crystals in his bladder, which backed his whole urinary tract up, which is extremely dangerous.
Very scary. Yeah.
Yes. It's because we found him straining, and usually when we find straining, it's to, what I'll explain with this situation, is to defecate. His was not a fecal matter. I basically I'm going to put it right on top, but I will give it to him separate. It gives me enough time to slide his tray in. The cats that do get cat food, just because we're spoiling them, is basically what it is. I'll give him some Temptations. I throw a bit extra on top because his neighbor wants some. But just a little bit.
And what is the pill in the chick head for Diablo?
The pill in the chick head is for high blood pressure. Amlodipine will take care of high blood pressure. So that's what he has been getting since I've known him.
For years and years and years.
Yeah, but now we have to also treat his urinary problem.
Yeah.
And then this one is for Gilligan. Gilligan, we log his food every day. These are sticky from handling that. We log his food every day. Our target goal is 20 ounces with him. He ate about half his breakfast. We do put 4 mLs of lactulose because he does strain to defecate. But since he only ate half of his diet and I saw that it had his medicine on it, I'm just gonna half dose him. He used to get 8 mLs all day. We are down to 4. So if it's a little bit give or take, he's going to be fine.
Yes.
And I just like to drizzle it on top. I'm not gonna mix it only because I don't want it to get absorbed into the tray. And I will slide that in for him.
Awesome.
And then I already got my tongs out. I feed the majority of them either in their lockouts or with tongs. And then this is basically
Max Tiger.
He does not get up for his food. He's not that food motivated, and he is going to be sleeping in his den, or at least you hope he is, because if he's out tooling around, he is not food motivated enough to check out what it is.
Yeah, I always say
if he does go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, he is Hoover reincarnated.
Yeah.
He likes to be served while he's laying upside down.
Yep. But he's very cooperative that way. I kind of like really quiet, and I sneak up, and then all of a sudden I just stick him from the side where he can't see me and just turn in front of him, and then Master's like, oh God, I'm like, yep. And we'll see how that goes.
Aww. I need to film me doing his meds because I have started treating it like operant, and now I can get him to fully sit up and maybe even come out.
Oh.
But he won't do it for anybody else, so.
I am too afraid to try.
Yeah. So she is almost ready. Earlier this morning when we did our feeding tour, she mentioned the different sizes that we measure the mush. So I thought you guys might find that interesting. And here's our Cosequin list.
Funny and appropriate, but nice.
Cute little thing. And then some mush information.
Yeah. And Kelly already got her supplement.
Yes.
That is one thing that any keeper can certify to do. It doesn't have to be a meds person, so I don't like to take that away from our keepers that like to do it on certain days.
For sure.
And go.
All right.
My weird just kind of go in order, so I have them all in line to who goes first, and then diets on the other side.
Yes.
That's my method to my madness. And I'm not graceful, so don't follow too close.
Yes, we are going to get stabbed by that stick. All right, guys. Well, this is our very last live of the day. Go big or go home. So, and trust me, we're going home after this. We would love for this one to reach the highest goal of the day. So over 1,000, but over 2,000 would be like insane. So, all right, I will just follow behind you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Or do you
And
think
then
2
once
carts
we
will
get to the cat, I'll
freak anybody
explain
out?
why, what,
Okay.
and why.
All right, are you going Mouser first?
Yeah.
For the yes. gotta get Mouser his pill, and then she'll come back at the end to have him actually eat his diet. He is a very slow eater.
I seem to have lost my golf cart, so I'm gonna hop on.
Yeah, it might be kind of really dirty though.
That's okay.
Okay, I was like, that sticks out from under the party house like canopy, so it's always really, really filthy. Alright, we are going. So we will see Mouser, Filmo, and Gilligan. We'll see Jinx. We'll see Arya, Max, and Simba. We'll see Hutch and Des again. Diablo. And Mr. Mouser. We always start with Mouser where he gets, here's Emma, hard at work. Sprucing up Priya's enclosure for her to be able to come home. And as she mentioned, Kali is the only cat currently on the Azadil kidney supplement, but she was already given that. And this is the time of night where, when we're over here with Mouser, because he does it on Monday night, or she does it on Monday nights too, is all of a sudden you'll hear Summer calling and playing with her toys. Jingle jingles. Hi, Mouse. You got an audience tonight. Got an audience tonight.
Just gonna give him his med. I will come back by in the end when you guys aren't with us.
Yeah.
To give him his dinner because he needs company or he does not eat.
Yes. Yep. I always I start my route and end my route with Mouser on Mondays because he very much needs an audience. He is the Priya of hybrids. Oh, yum yums. So what is Mouser on meds for?
Mouser has 2 bad knees, so he gets pain management for his back knees. Sometimes if he's just sitting at rest, one of his legs just kind of is off to the side because that's what's comfortable for him.
Yeah.
He's tricky with his med and anything.
Yeah.
I have great luck with chicks, but he does, like I said, Diablo likes to eat the head first. He has no real method to his chick eating madness. He just goes for it. So I like to tuck it under the, like, I guess for what I would say an armpit, where the wing comes. He tends to avoid that area, chewing that area.
Where are you taking it? Last time I tried to use a chick, he just chewed on the foot, and I was like, that is not where I put the pill. Like, very clearly not.
I was
where.
going to say, some meds people like to cut the extremities off, but that's his favorite part is the crunchy bits, even though that's really gross.
That's how you're getting your vegetables, though.
Like, you go to rehab and when on a cleaning day and there's a bunch of rat tails. Oh no, he loves the rat tails, which is also disgusting.
Yeah.
He's very savage with full prey.
You carnivores.
Oh, that's left his body.
Plus, since he's such a picky eater, it's probably helpful to give him the bulk of a chick because at least it's additional ounces.
And that's his whole prey too.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't, he won't eat the mush. So that's the way he can get his vitamins, his organ eating.
Yeah.
And the roughage from the feathers and the weird cartilage, gross things he likes.
Welcome to being a big cat keeper, everyone. If you're a little squeamish, we're throwing you in the deep end. And this is like nothing, really. So.
Nobody wants to eat dinner with you guys.
No, yeah.
It's always the topic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sorry if you are having dinner right now.
Yeah.
Because
That doesn't bother us.
No.
We probably talk about the grossest things while
Very
eating.
desensitized at this point.
And we eat lunch after cleaning, is which all the poop conversations come in. And it is not phased, or what kind of vomit piles you found.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm just okay with that.
Good job, bud. Getting it done. Now we're taking that.
He does not eat the heart. He will sometimes, maybe 25% he will eat it, but he usually leaves the heart behind. I don't know how he determines that and how he gets that piece out, but he does. Yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm. He's such a weirdo.
He is
Mouser
so
really
weird.
is one of the most uniquely weird cats here.
That's probably why him and I get along so well.
Did you finish it?
Oh boy.
Tiny little speckle in there.
Just a little bit. Can you just finish it there so I know where to look when I come back?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, sir, we have 38 minutes till sunset, so.
Oh, there's the armpit. Good job. Yeah, and it's important to stay with him to make sure he's getting his med. Because if he doesn't, I'll scoop that out and we'll try something else.
My method has become putting it in either, like I said, turkey or pork, just big enough to cover the pill. And as soon as I hand it to him with the tongs, I start acting like I'm going to take it right back. And I'm like, I'm going to take that right back from you. And he gobbles it. So,
No, you're not.
yeah, he's like, no, I don't think so. So that's been my way of always getting the pill in him. It's getting him to eat the rest
All
of it.
right, that's it. I see
Good
it.
job.
Okay.
All right, on to the next one.
Hopefully my throwing is on point.
Yeah. So as she mentioned, he's on gabapentin twice a day for his little bum knees. So Mr. Gilligan for his extra snack. Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. He's been pretty darn good. Hopefully he's down on the other side and out, but he might be. So we got MJ and Ryan cleaned up 50% of Gilly, so he's shifted down here somewhere. He may. Woo. I was like, ugh, looking for cats and people all at once. Oh, I see some feet. They really stop caring in their old age usually. So Mr. Gilly, oh, his little feet are all propped up on that rock. So what looks like a fuzzy rock is our Mr. Gilligan. And what we usually do is leave a little tray of treats for him. Oh,
There he is.
hi buddy. Hi buddy.
You see what's going on?
She gonna slip it in there.
What's happening?
And then at the end, she'll swing back by on her way back to Mouser and check on his plate.
He will wait till I walk away.
Yep, same thing. I wait till I know his nose caught the scent and then I drive away. Good job, buddy. You come get that snack.
I gave him some on Saturday, and when I came back to collect the tank, he chased me down like I had more. I was like, oh, buddy,
bless
don't have
him.
anything.
What a good boy.
Okay. You're licking me.
So she will come back by and be able to pick that up, and if anything's left, she can weigh it and add it to his daily total. He gets lactulose, like we saw at the beginning, and that is to help him be more regular. He goes through phases of not wanting to go potty. Yes, and I'm like, that would drive me nuts, sir. So it has helped him. Treating the urinary tract issue that he had really was day and night. He's like a totally different cat from that scenario. When we moved him into the recovery cabana, I know most of us thought that was probably the end, and he sure bounced back. So it's so wonderful that we have a vet group that will go the extra mile and send out samples and try to make sure we at least know all the reasons why the cat behaviors change. I'll pull up a little bit. I didn't think Filma would appreciate two golf carts.
I was like, oh, I'm not gonna stop her.
Yeah. Filmo's a weird one, so we will watch from here. Nah, no pressure. So there's Filmo on his platform. And she will probably do what most of us do and go around the other side where you can see him. Show him what he's got.
Oh, nice
Literally
throw.
into his mouth.
That was amazing.
That was good. Yep. I did that one time with him, but he was in a den and it like flopped over his paw, and I was like, there's no way you can ignore that. It's actually on your leg. Good job. That was a good one. All right. That was awesome. So we talked earlier at feeding time about Filmo and what he's on. Do you want to elaborate on what he's getting?
He gets gabapentin pain management for his hunchback situation.
Yeah, his little mountain range is what I call it.
Oh,
Poor buddy. His little mountain range.
yeah.
Oh, look at that. Shiloh's trying to
I've
fit
never
his
seen him
giant
do
face.
that. It reminded me a little feather he was trying to do like that.
Yeah, he just put his whole face in the 4x4. Like, is that for
The
me?
longest bobcat tail.
Don't worry, honey. Marie is here tomorrow. It's her operant cat, so I know. I usually don't feel bad for him because we know she does operant at least twice a
Every
week.
time.
So yeah, like you're one of the few that I know gets treats. Oh, come on, we got this. We're so close to the end. This is Shiloh. He is a very big bobcat, not quite as big as our Max bobcat, but very big. She's gonna go do the little kids. We've got Diablo's the one on meds, but Beecher usually gets good neighbor treats because they really are kind of each other's emotional support animals. They're very brave when both of them are together. I figured, yeah, we could just walk back over. He's laying pretty close to the side.
Because his wet food is so liquidy that it's gonna start coming up.
Yeah, I know,
He knows
kiddos.
he's gonna get some temptations. You ever seen a Savannah cat take temptations to tongues? Because he does.
No.
You very carefully.
Yeah.
Are you ready? No side climbing, okay? That's not fly.
Here's a temptation. That's for being such a good cheerleader with your neighbor.
That's not how we get snacks here. Taking air by
Air chewing now.
All right, one more, and these are for him, okay?
Yeah, he's behind you like, hello. I used to be the main attraction. I'm the meds kid. Good job, Diablo.
Yeah,
He's like, oh. So that will be his meds piece. And then she will slide his little paper tray in. There we go.
he loves it.
He does love that
He
food.
loves it. It's the only way we
Not-
live close to each other
I
now.
know. Not a
Because
picky
I come
eater
with
with
the good
that.
foods.
Not a picky eater no more.
He hated me until that wet food was involved.
So same deal. She will have a couple cats to come back by. Good job. Keep going. You were a good neighbor.
Supportive treats.
Yes.
Fine treats.
Ooh, it's looking really pretty coming through the trees over there. Getting close to sunset. So we're going to walk over to Jinx. Yeah, well, I usually don't have time for the game. I'm like, buddy, it's about to get dark.
Danny thinks it's kind of cool when he thinks you can't reach him and you can. Extremely long. Extremely. Who did we have this for? This was for someone in particular.
It had to be Hoover or potentially Zeus even, because he spent quite a bit of time not coming out of the den.
Yeah, we had to strategically get a longer one a situation.
I was gonna say there's a few that come to mind. I'm like probably one of the lions that didn't want them come over, or I blame Cameron. Pulled out all the stops for
Those
Cameron.
dens that you can't get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right there. You just like to stare at me.
Sneaky. I just do the operant thing. I'm like, oh, okay, you don't want a treat, and I'll just start to walk away, and then I turn around and he's right beside me.
Yeah, I'm quick. You sit down if he's actually behind me.
Yeah.
But this, I can get pretty close if not reach. I'm just not great.
Yeah, no, I'm just keeping my distance. So we got a sneaky flat cat. If you missed him on Big Cat Enrichment earlier, you can rewatch those lives at dailybigcat.com.
And he gets half a gab, which is weird because I got hybrids eating a full one, but it was just too much for his wobbliness.
Yeah.
It made him a little too comfortable.
Yeah, he got a little extra wobbly on gab, so he's on it for pain management, but not as high of a dose anymore. He is very much invisible right now.
Oh, come on. Sticky.
Jinx
You know how hard it is
also
to keep
gets
something that long stable?
Jinx also gets a Cosequin dose in the morning for his breakfast to also help with mobility. Oh, now we're mobile.
Gotta keep it still because he comes in hot.
Good job, buddy.
Good job.
Good job. And you barely had to move. So spoiled.
Oh, you go, come on over now. He's like, I'm so stable. Look how fast I go.
Actually, that's the most stable I've seen him come running in a while, so he's showing off. He's like, see, when you donate for medical expenses, you have little miracles like our Jinxie. Good job, sir.
And now that I have Sterling, I swear by glucosamine supplements.
Yeah.
They work really well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Kali and Jinx are on the Cosequin in the mornings, and then Kali's the only one on Azadil right now, yeah. Lots of cats on Gab. I make the monthly charts, so it's a lot of copy and paste of
We go
gabapentin.
through 105 100-milligram capsules a week and 84 300-milligram capsules a week.
Wow. Yep.
I've been dispensing for some time now.
Yeah.
I have it down to like a science.
And well, we did operant conditioning with Moses earlier, and so the reason he's not an evening med cat is because he is getting prednisone every other day currently in the mornings
Once
with
a
breakfast
day.
time. So it really hasn't thrown off his routine at all.
Most of them are twice a day.
Yeah.
It's like our only one.
Yep.
Are you about done so I can take that?
He might be about done. Are you almost done, sir? Again, a huge thank you to anybody and everybody who has already donated today. You can do that at bigcatrescue.org/Tuesday.
Did you spill some?
Or you can go back and you can donate on any of our lives from today. And we will wait till the totals slow down and stop, and then we will add those totals into our overall goal of 100,000. He's been doing that to me lately too. Like he definitely wants more. Yeah. So this is the last live of the day. We're about, I guess we're halfway, right? We only got a couple tigers, a couple servals.
3 tigers and 2 servals.
All right.
Right, gotta get that one.
Yeah. And 25 minutes till sunset. And a million mosquitoes. They're really coming out in full force. It's like I thought it was the wrong time of year for them. I don't know why it's so rough. Yeah, that's true. Well, then tell that to the leaves to quit falling. So depressing. So Jasmine, as a check-in, has not yet destroyed her bed, but she is near it. I think that's going to be an overnight fiasco that none of us will have the pleasure of seeing, but Kimba and Max. So I'm sure you guys have desperately been waiting to see Aria today. We haven't actually featured Aria yet today, but there she is.
I can't pass by her.
Front and center. Yeah, I always do her first and then go to Max because
It would just be rude.
she's such a good girl already being out here.
Right, let's get away from that. That's
Yeah, let's come over on this side.
Yeah.
What a good
I have
girl.
best of luck going up.
So what all is Miss Aria currently on? And you can talk about things that she's been through and other meds that she periodically comes and goes with.
Yeah, you want to tell them about it?
Yeah, let's hear about
So she just got pain management for, oh boy, most likely her joints and her stiff walking, which was caused by her coming here with large gaping wounds on both shoulders and hips, pretty much like bed sores, but like the size of your hand kind of bed sores. They are very large. Sometimes seasonally we have to treat her because they get raw again. It's usually during the rainy season or when she spends way too much time in her pools. It will kind of open up, but they get red and raw looking.
Yeah.
So she'll get an antibiotic for that she hates so much. So it's really great that you mask that one. It's very chalky and very bitter, and she will know immediately if you have it. And every once in a while we have a wound spray as well. That's kind of like a gel form that actually coats it and kind of like puts new skin on. And in the morning she also gets a probiotic for that mess. She's got yucky poops.
She does have yucky poops. It's okay.
That's okay. And also whole prey helps with that too. And she does get whole prey.
Says, yeah, eat that. You're so gorgeous. You're so gorgeous.
But currently she's not on any of those skin meds because they look really good. She's just been off for a couple weeks. We typically have to do it for at least a month to 6 weeks, sometimes 2 months, twice a day. And with antibiotics or something like what Moses is on, prednisone, a steroid, they have to have food with it so it doesn't give them an upset stomach. So that's why he gets his in the morning, because they get fat in the mornings. And she will get a split diet, and when we make her diets, we'll split one for AM and one for PM, so that she isn't getting like 2 meals. She doesn't need 2 meals.
Right. No.
We will split it in half.
You're such a good lady.
Good baby.
She's like, well, I've been waiting on you guys all day. I'm just gonna lay here and look beautiful. You're the sweetest girl.
Maybe you remember talking to him? Yeah. She's a good girl. It's always the ones that have seen the most abuse that are the nicest ones.
It's a mind blowing. Yeah,
It really
I
is.
don't know how they do that. You know, if you guys do not know the full story, and if you are into the medical aspect of her journey, you can check out her bio page and really
You're gonna get
learn
your back leg going.
about how the condition she came to us in. She's also had a lot of dental issues. Poor thing had to have been
Right.
so much pain when she
She
arrived.
had pretty much no canines when she got here. They were there, but they're pretty much at gum line. So she has gotten root canals on all of them. Probably the quickest tiger root canals, because you didn't have to make 2 holes to get down all the way to
Did
the
you
end.
get your itchy ear spot? Oh my goodness. Oh my
Oh, her little-
She does that, yeah. She got her little foot kick.
And she's also missing a portion of her tail, portion of her ears. That we don't know why. It could be cats that we've gotten from Ohio or colder states could have suffered from frostbite and lost
yeah.
that way. We used to
I
have 2
feel
cougars
ya.
that had like no ears.
You're my fellow Ohio girl. We get it. It's miserably cold up there.
Yeah, Northern Illinois. I heard
Yeah.
that. But that one actually has fur growing.
I
all
know,
over it.
yeah. Her back ones look really, really good. I think the only
It's
reason
her front left.
she's a rubber. Look, I mean, it's on that side currently.
Her ear
She's
is
a
not
rubber.
even in the cage at this point.
This is our side, lady. Good job, honey. Well, now-
Alright, we get your neighbor.
Yep, let's see Maxie.
Sneak up on him.
Max is over there in that den, which is very Hoover of him. Oh, it's not for you. You can encourage Max though. No, it's stuff there. No. Even that one's like, wait, what's that doing over there?
No, I swear your neighbor like me. Make sure I'm not stabbing the pills.
Yeah.
And make sure it's on there, because when you go to sneak up and then it falls right on the ground, you're like, he's totally gonna wake up by the time we get there.
Yeah.
How you turn that thing around when
I don't either, but we're gonna find out.
And I spent 3 hours trimming palmettos on Saturday, so there's a good,
So that this is
walk
possible. Yeah.
yeah, it just gets a little,
All right, so she's gonna maneuver it from the side, in, and then swivel.
and here I am. Hi!
Hi, Maxie. Oh, we're wide
even got
awake because we had a sickle. You got a chuff? Oh my
That's how I
goodness.
just put it back in the back.
Hi, sweet boy. Did you get you got a sickle and you got your med? He's such a night owl. Like he really does like I think do a lot more at
First thing in
night.
the morning when I'm first getting in, he's sometimes patrolling.
Yeah.
But by the time breakfast, he's already laid back down.
Yep. Good job, Max.
And his is pain management.
Yep.
We noticed that when he first got here, he limped quite a bit, and we couldn't really place what was going on. And even though he's been sedated, we still couldn't really see what's going on. But I think it was you that watched him get up one time, and it's like his shoulder pops in and out of place. But
yeah.
since we've been treating him, I've not seen it.
Even after his like Tigger like zoomies that he gets like every now and again with Aria, he does fine after that.
Yeah, he
so.
ran for breakfast this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his is pain management.
Good job,
So
buddy.
probably another reason why he's kind of lazy.
I think so.
Got pain management, and we neutered him, which also makes him pretty lazy.
Yeah. Yep. That's why it'll be really interesting. We know how Max was kind of before
Like, you
and
gonna
after.
come say hi? Oh, big stretches. You come say hi and re-get your sickle.
Oh yeah, back to the
Oh,
sickle.
look at dear. All right.
Perfect.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. Bonus treat. Good job, sweet
Oh, look at
boy.
those claws.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all three of the boys came to us sort of like hunchbacked as well,
Yeah.
like kind of a bubble in their spine and very limpy.
Yeah, where they like go like this.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, they've
Very
all
limp.
limped at some time. Every single one of them.
Yep. We gave them all this space and they got active because they were used to living in something the size of a queen size bed.
And probably in multiples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they kind of wore themselves out, but they're doing really well now. Good job, kiddo. Oh, that's very special bonus, everyone. Hardly ever get to see Max even barely
Doing
emerge.
anything.
Yeah. But to get him out and with a sickle, special guy.
Or if you have a whole turkey, you will totally have his attention.
That's
apparently.
true. Whole turkeys for the win.
Yeah. Because now I'm curious if, like, we do the walkabout again, do we just give him a whole turkey? Maybe he comes out because he's not food aggressive.
Yeah,
And if
maybe.
you watch him eat, it doesn't bother him.
Yeah. You're doing pretty good. You encouraging him. You're such a good neighbor. All right, couple cats left. We have Simba Tiger, and then we have Des and Hutch. So again, this is going to be our last live of the day. Thank you so much to everybody who's been hanging out since 8:30 this morning with us.
You guys have really rocked it. I am exhausted.
Thank
You guys have been doing all the work.
Well, thank you. I know I did tell Mark, don't be surprised if I don't speak tonight. Like I'm done talking for the day. See you.
I can't believe you have any voice.
Oh, there he is. He's being very sneaky over there. Yeah, I'll be actually surprised if I have a voice tomorrow.
His favorite cat to give meds to.
Yeah.
My favorite only because I'm hoping that one day this will create a bond between him and I. But
Yeah.
my least favorite because it's stressful for both.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay back because I just don't want to put more pressure. He's very sneaky.
Ready?
Simba, be a good boy. Good job.
Good job.
Whoop. And there we go. Yep, see, and we touched on that earlier as part of why neutering him and Kimba might be in their best interest, because his stressor, his tell, is the chewing of the back foot or the chewing on the tail. Oh, Sim Sim. And he only does it to Afton and Steph. So she has to drive away very slowly, or yep, he'll chase her all the way. He usually gets a good roar in there. Be a very good boy. So he is also on gabapentin, similar to Max, also for sort of an unknown limp, but also to just calm him down on his anxiety, which again, we're hoping that neutering would be helpful. So you can see Afton's not engaging. She's just going very, very slow. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, and then we're gonna leave. Bye. And no roar, so that's good. There's Kali. Kali already got her snack and her supplement, and you guys did get to see her this morning on the feeding tour. Again, if you missed, yes, yes, the ibis tree is in full effect tonight. Look how pretty. It's like a weird wonder of the property. Like, they do it every night. They've expanded. There's 2 other trees now. They must be like bringing their family members back. I know a good place. You can rent the one next door. Gonna have a beautiful sunset over vacation. You guys can see all of our live cameras that are up at bigcatcams.com. And we will, of course, let you guys know when it comes time for neutering Kimba and Simba. All right.
I can hear you, but yes, I did not engage with him.
Yep.
I don't give him any kind of eye contact. I don't encourage him to chase my cart.
Yeah.
Eye contact is extremely intimidating for him and me. So I just look away, go slow.
Yeah.
In hopes that there's not a roar at the end.
Yes, exactly. Well, we made it through.
We did.
And almost everybody out here has some kind of cat that has this unknown reason as to why they do the things they do like that.
Here.
That was a good swipe.
That's it. Oh.
This is Hutch trying to, like, during operant conditioning. He just...
You have more. I just know it.
He is...
But he has.
There
a,
we
he
see
does
what he
have
is.
a wonky knee.
Yes, you can see it. Someone, yep.
His back left kind of pops in and out. He doesn't slow him down by no means.
Not at all.
Oh, look who's still playing with her.
Oh my
Oh, look
lord.
At me, look at me.
She's like, finale.
I knew you'd come back.
We did hand out Big Cat enrichment earlier today as well. So this is live number 5. 5's my favorite number, so that worked out. We're gonna go see Des as our last one. Oh my gosh, so ridiculous.
What are you
Gonna
doing?
follow.
The busybody.
That's Jasmine's job, to be the nosy neighbor.
Were you swimming? You look wet. There's some very.
Oh yeah, for sure. Good job.
All right, last but not least, bud. And then Des gets pain management for obvious reasons.
Yes.
He's got a terrible back hit because he's spending probably the majority of his life on one back hit.
Yep.
Hey, easy. Get yourself all worked up.
You're all right,
Easy.
sir.
Get yourself all worked up. There you go. That's a good boy.
And then tell them what he gets every other day as well. Just
Every
didn't
other
have it
day
tonight.
he gets it's Medicam, it's a liquid. Every other day it's for like pain and inflammation.
Yeah.
For that reason. He gets himself all worked up knowing, because cats are extremely routine. He knows we're coming in the PM. In the morning he gets all excited for breakfast and he'll wear himself out to the point where he's panting, and we're not sure if he's panting because he's all jazzed about food or because he's now painful from pacing back and forth in the anticipation of getting something.
Right.
Because now you can see he's not doing that. He knows he gets that and that's it. And now life is good.
Yeah. You can go chillax in your grasses now. I love that I told the live the other day, he's got those 3 grasses there and he always lays right in the middle of it. And I'm like, 3 is your number,
spot.
Sir. 3 is your number.
Right.
See his little stretched out back leg. Lots of stretching. Good job.
Now he knows he got what he was looking for.
So Afton's gonna head back and pick up Gilligan's plate and spend some quality time with Mouser. You created that monster now.
He's
picky.
not like emaciated.
I know.
At this point.
He's just picky. And Duchess. Okay, we'll go back over to Duchess really quick. She'll be our finale. Oh my goodness sakes. She's like, she's gonna put it exactly where you picked up the old stuff.
$5 a set. Oh, she snapped down on the rolling.
Thank you, Carol. We appreciate you hanging with us all day. Well, thank you, Afton.
Yay! Thank you guys.
Another year.
Hopefully you're not extremely bored with us at this point.
I know. I already told everyone I will not go live tomorrow. Rewatch today and keep donating. All right. Well, if you guys, again, want to keep watching our cats, bigcatcams.com. If you want to rewatch any of the lives today, dailybigcat.com is where you can go for that. Duchess is on fire. And again, thank you so much to everybody who donated at bigcatrescue.org/Tuesday. That's our official webpage that you can donate, or you can donate here on these lives and we will total it all up. We'll check in with you guys.
Very goodness, so far away.
We were coming back.
It's so far away. How about you come get these ones? That's exactly where we picked up the other stuff.
She's very mad that you came into her home
Stole all
and
her toys.
took items from her that she had purposely put there.
Pick up her feathers. She's like, should I get the feathers? I'm like, no, we don't have time for that.
Yeah. All right, Dutch. That was fun.
That was so fun.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate all of your support.
Yeah, thanks guys. We really appreciate you following along with us.
Yeah. And
If you did 1 live, 2 lives, or all 5.
Yes.
You guys are troopers.
Yeah, no doubt. And then obviously look for us to be having different kinds of medical things and procedures and things like that. We have videos at bigcattv.com that are vet related.
There she goes again.
She's running.
Oh, and she popped again.
She is so funny.
You're so silly.
There's also a vet list at dailybigcat.com. That is all the lives that we've ever done. It won't do it. It won't zoom for some reason. It keeps doing those to me today. Something's happening with my screen. I just don't know what. Nope. Okay, sorry folks. Just tried to zoom.
She's there.
Yeah, she's the white spot way far out there in the middle.
Oh yeah, you can see just a little bit right there.
Oh boy.
Are you done?
She's like, as soon as you shut that off, I will come back over.
I'm gonna pick up that blue one. Race off. I'm gonna grab the toast.
Well, happy Giving Tuesday, everybody. We'll see you guys soon.